to bring you guys a short flow, probably about 10 or 15 minutes today, to just give you a little bit of release through the hips and the hamstrings. I've been speaking on release and surrender all week, and it's so important to choose to let go, to recognize what we're holding on to and surrender it, to completely allow ourselves to let go of the wheel and let go of control. We're trying to control stuff all the time, and it's so important for us to just go, no, I choose to let this be. I choose to let the universe guide me in whatever is about to happen, and I trust that I am on the right path and everything will come at me when the time is right. You know, we all know when we're trying to control stuff, we hold on to things, we try to wish it to happen in a certain way, or to land a certain job or a certain person or a relationship, or to try and lose 10 kilos for a wedding dress or whatever it might be. But we are trying to control the situation, not just letting it happen. You're not focusing on here, you're being out there, which hasn't even happened yet. So, you know, we all have surrendered at times, you know. It's amazing in our lives. When you look back on it, we surrendered to crying, we surrendered to being happy, to laughing, we surrender to love, we surrender to, you know, when we get sick, we have to lie down in bed. That's surrendering. So we all know how to do it, but it's usually the things that we want the most that we try to control. So today, maybe let go of something that you're holding on to. Notice if you're trying to control how your job has to go a certain way, or you need to get a certain amount of money in the bank, or you're trying to fall in love with somebody, or whatever it might be. Try and let go of the timing of it, and just throw your hands up, say a little prayer, and just go, I surrender to what is, and the timing will be divine time whenever this happens. Give it away to trust. So in this practice today, this is a trust based on surrender and letting go. So being a little bit into our hamstrings and our hips to help release any tension that might have been stored there while we are holding on to these emotions. So my name's Meg. You can follow on my Instagram. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video so that you can get more delivered to your inbox. And yeah, I'll be shaving my head for Arlo for Charlie's Run for Kids on September 30. So I would love your support. Already there is only $800 already raised, plus the $850 that was raised at the Wellness Day. My goal is $2,000, so we're very close to that, but the link will be in the bio underneath. But for now, let's actually start in the squat. So you can use a block, or you can just simply sit into Malasana squat. There is no right or wrong. Bring your elbows on the inside of your knees, and then completely drop your head into the thumbs of your hand, and just allow yourself to be. Just making sure I didn't have any holes. My dog, for any of you out here who have dogs, she tends to jump on my tights a little bit, and I have holes in a lot of my tights, if anybody can relate. And you're just being here through your squat. Starting off with breaths in and breaths out to soften. As you breathe in, notice your body filling with beautiful white light. As you exhale, let the light take with it any emotions, any tension that you're holding on to. Let the light fill and nourish your body as you inhale. And as you exhale, surrender more. In Gabby's book, The Universe Has Your Back, she says, when you think you have surrendered, surrender more. It's such an amazing book for any of you who are wanting to read. Tips on how to surrender, how to let go. I totally recommend it. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. Take 2 more breaths. Exhale completely. And again, inhale. And exhale, slowly finding your way to your glutes, wherever you are, crossing your legs. From here, just bring your hands on your knees and turn face Inhale. And exhale, make this as big or as little as you like. And again, inhale. And exhale. From here, rolling over to the knees. Coming to find your power and cat. So make this as organic as you like here. So pressing into the hands and start to find some movement here through the hips. Maybe swaying side to side, and then maybe moving into your cat and cow. Pressing to the hands, maybe taking the hands off for a moment. Maybe sweeping around in a half circle, maybe sweeping back. And noticing what's going on with the spine, noticing what's going on with the belly and the hips. And moving it to the other side. Maybe turning the hands around slightly so the fingertips are starting to direct towards the knees. If that feels uncomfortable, then, just be gentle. Allow the hands to just go to wherever they go without any force. And then maybe turning the hands over into the backs of the hands and doing a few rounds here. Just noticing how that feels. If you need to, please continue with that. This is quite a short video today, so please spend your time warming up. I just shared this story this morning. I used to come into yoga practice and be like, oh my God, when can the yoga teacher start? I've turned up, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to sweat. And what I never realised until recently, until I started teaching, is that the practice begins when we arrive on our mat. The practice is the stillness, the warm-up, the getting ready to move, the checking with the body and the mind, not when we start to flow. So when you're ready, tuck your toes, press into your hands, and find a very relaxed downward facing dog. And just pedal the feet, roll from the palms to the fingertips, maybe pick up a leg and rotate the ankle. Changing over to the other side, again rotate that other ankle. And just notice how this feels. Continually press strong into the hands with the fingers spread. And then maybe pick up a hand, and you might even find that opposite ankle here, hold for a moment. Doing the same thing on the other side, so stretching in, again getting a beautiful stretch on the backs of the legs. And from here, placing down that hand, let's take an inhale, ripple through, find a high plank, and move into a peace flow. Exhale, knees wide, toes touch, child's pose. From here, press into the hands, tuck the toes, come up, find downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, ripple through, high plank. Exhale, knees wide, toes touch. Inhale, shift forward onto the hands and exhale, down dog. And one more time, inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, knees wide, toes touch. Now inhale, shift forward and exhale, up, down dog. Now either stay with that or you're welcome to give this a go so long as the back is okay. So inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, stay on the toes, drop the chest forward and through, and the hips come through. Variation of an upward dog. Now press back, find a crouch. And then exhale, find downward facing dog again. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, drop the hips, press the chest. Inhale, come back to crouch. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, drop the hips. Remember, child's pose if this is too much. Breathe back, push back into crouch, and then downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, drop the hips, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, crouch. And exhale, tail high. From here, start to walk the feet into the hands, bend the knees as much as you like. And then start to find a ragdoll. And feel free to just swing it here. So we are just constantly moving in this flow, very floating through it. So I want you to feel everything. We don't tend to stop it anymore, we're just going to move the body. From here, take a breath in, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale again, Namaste. And exhale, folding forward. And again, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding forward. From here, start to rise all the way up, stack the spine, bend the knees, come through for a body roll. As you bring the hands up on the inhale, And exhale, fold forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, slowly come all the way out. Bend the knees as you sort of body roll all the way out. Coming through like a mini back bend and then coming down one more time. Again, inhale, start to slowly bend the knees. Pull the bundles in as you move through this roll. And this time, leave the hands wherever you like and start to move into this articulation of the spine. So bending through the knees, you can place your hands wherever you like. Just loosen the shoulders if you like, and just find this movement through the body and through the back. Let's go for one more here. And then slowly start to bring those arms up on an inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Take an inhale, right arm to sky. And exhale, soften. Option to use a block. Inhale, the left arm to the sky. And exhale, soften. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. From where you are, inhale, gaze forward. Start to slowly step your left foot back. Take your time. Now press into your hands, tuck your chin and hover the right knee into your nose. So strengthening your back leg here, keep your joints stacked. Step that right foot back to meet your left, hold high plank. From here, drop into knees or staying on toes, bellies in, chaturanga, elbows spin inwards. Shift forward as you come all the way to your mat. Untouching the toes, take an inhale, cobra. And exhale down. Now a couple of options here that I do in my primal class. Again, stick with your normal cobra if that feels okay for your lower back. If the lower back feels okay with this, if you're looking for a hip release, slide one leg out to the side and take an inhale, cobra. Exhale, slide the leg back in. Inhale, cobra. And exhale. So using that leg out to the side to open through the glutes, to open through the hips and the groin. But again, checking with the lower back. If this does not feel nice for your back, stick with normal cobra. Going for 2 more here. So we do a lot of this in the primal sort of class, just to get this nourishment through the hips and just to feel. But always checking it. When you're ready, bring your toes back, pull the bundles in, so belly in towards the backbone, flat hands, tuck the chin, press straight up into high plank or back to your knees and find downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale the right leg to sky. Now keep pressing into the mat. Now square off your right knee to the mat so that the hips aren't opening too much here. Take a breath in, and then exhale, guide that heel towards the other butt cheek. So opening up here into the hips, and just keep gazing towards that left ankle. If you need to, you can bend that left knee as much as you need. Take one more breath in, and then guide the right knee in towards your nose, tiger curl, shift forward. Taking inhale here, and then guide that right knee towards your left wrist. Again, inhale, and then guide it towards your right. And then from here, take an inhale, bring the leg all the way high. And then drawing knee to nose as you step through. Come to find your low lunge, untuck your back toe here. Now from here, just take an inhale, press through the heel. And then exhale, sweep it back, half Hanuman. So very gentle here, half split. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale. And inhale, shift forward, tuck the toe at the back. Really ground down through that front heel. So you're pressing into the hamstring and the glutes. So really strong through posterior chain. Lift your front toes and slowly come up to find a lunge. Take an inhale. And then exhale, sweep the hands down and behind. Coming to find rainbow warrior. Open up through the hips and the hands float up. Now come to both heels here if you can. Inhale, sweep back down, and exhale to come through the middle. And then drawing up on your inhale to find your lunge. Exhale, sweeping down. Inhale, rainbow warrior. Exhale, sweep down. Right through a low squat, and inhale again to lunge. 2 more times. Exhale, sweep down, rainbow warrior. Inhale, come up to your full rainbow here, and then exhale, sweep down. Inhale, come back to lunge. Last time. Exhale, sweep down, find rainbow warrior. Know that you can go low or high here, strong through the adductors, strong through the hands. And then exhale, sweep down and around and inhale, move straight forward, step straight into warrior three. So really lengthening and stretching through that hamstring. Now soften your knee as much as you need. Press back with your other heel so that your quad is strong. Now if you're warm, you're welcome to straighten that leg. The hands can either go to your heart or squeeze the biceps on your ears. Take one more breath here. And then slowly exhale, step back. Find warrior two. Now bend your front knee as much as you need. Step back, open up, find warrior two. Take an inhale, draw the hands up. And exhale, press the energy away. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. From here, moving into half moon. So bring that left hand to hip. You can use a block or not. Start to shift forward. So book's totally fine too. Pop that right hand onto the block and float that left foot up behind you. Now again, option is straight or bend that knee. And if you've got your balance, feel free to use guitar hero arms to go under and around and open up into your half moon. So maybe starting to hover that hand off. Now if you'd like a hip opener here, feel free to play. Start to bend the knee on the left and try to catch your foot and kick the foot into your hand and maybe float that right hand up and have a laugh if you fall over and have a play here. So find that beautiful hip opener. So you're really flossing the ankle joint here too. You'll notice all the stabilizers there to hold you. Take one more breath. Bend the front knee and slowly find your half split. Oh goodness, it's still quite warm in here from the class this morning. I'm sweating. So half split does not have to be the leg all out. My hamstrings are really tight today, so I'm being quite gentle. Now you can use a block, but try to guide your head towards the neck. So I'm going to go quite wide on this one today as well. So you want to keep that knee quite soft. So keep the belly tucked in here, breathe. Take one more breath. Slowly bend into that front knee instead of getting into the hamstrings and hips. Step it back to find a lizard lunge. Now from here, you're welcome to push open that knee, but you must come onto the blade edge of the foot. So feel free to open here. I might just stay here today, it's feeling really nice. You can of course open that arm. You can bring the hand on the inside, you can come down into full lizard. But if you're here, make sure you are coming onto that blade edge of the right foot with the knee going out. Just staying for 3 breaths here. So really just getting into those hips. Take one more breath. Exhale completely. Then from here, just guide that knee back all the way. Press through the heel. Come onto your back toes. Plant down the hands. Step back slowly. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low. Now you can always go to downward facing dog. You don't have to go through each of the vinyasas. Not too many in this one anyway. Rolling over, coming to find downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg to sky. Now just hold here a moment. Square off through the shoulders, so strong through both hands, squaring the left kneecap to the mat. From here, exhale, bend and open. Keep pressing evenly through both hands and spread those fingertips really wide. Now from here, start to draw the knee into the nose, tiger curl. Shift right onto those back toes. Inhale the leg high. Exhale, bring the left to the left. Touch the elbow if you can, shift forward. Inhale, bring the leg high. Exhale, left to right. Inhale the leg high. And then slowly start to step the foot all the way through. Just coming to that low lunge. Untuck the back toe. Now just feel here first. So press into the left heel. Pull the belly button off the quads here. So strong into the heel. Now you want to ground down through that left heel. Pull the toes off almost to start to feel this activation here. And then just press into the heel. Take an inhale. And just dropping down to this lunge here, feel the length here, take a breath, and then popping your hand down. I can't remember if we did this on the other side, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm sorry if I forgot it. Coming into a lunge twist, reaching the left hand towards the sky. Take a breath in here. And then as you come down, ground down through that front heel, tuck the back toes. Now keep your feet quite wide on this one. As you press in through the heel, pull the belly button off the quad and start to raise up on your inhale lunge. Right, moving into that series of rainbow warriors. Exhale, sweep down and around, find your rainbow. So activating through the inner thigh, the hands come up. Stay up nice and high on this first one if you like. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. Inhale, rainbow. Exhale to go down. Inhale, lunge. 3 more. Exhale, sweep down and around. Inhale to rainbow. Exhale. And inhale. Actually, I should give a little bit of a shout out to Amitolacolours at Redhead for this beautiful, colourful shirt that I'm wearing today. So I'll pop her details in the link at the bottom as well. She has some beautiful stuff, and it's really nice to get colourful sometimes. It really brightens your day. Last one here. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale to lunge. Take a breath in here. And then on your exhale, sweeping forward, finding warrior 3. So again, a couple of options here, and I'll show the other variation. You can bring your hands to your heart and soften that knee. So be really, really gentle here. So continue to just find this warrior 3 by breathing and just by lengthening the breath. Take one more breath here, and slowly by bending that front knee, step back, find warrior 2. So stand back, open up your arms, and then exhale, soften. So drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take an inhale, reach up, and exhale, press the energy away. Again, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, press the energy away. So really feel the energy drop. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Again, inhale, and exhale, shifting into half moon. Take a breath in, bring that right hand to your hip for balance. Again, maybe it's in block or not. Play with balance here as you tip forward. Find your drishti, your gaze on one point that does not move, and start to lift that leg, bending either this knee or straightening. I'm going to keep on a little bit bent today, it's quite tight. And then coming to find half knee. Now roll that top shoulder back. And then once you've got that, sweep the arm down and around like Guitar Hero and come to find half moon. Now that option there again is to bend the knee and find a hip opener here. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. And holding for 1. Slowly release. Bending this knee as much as you need to come and find half split. So always know that when we fall, we fly. The amount of times I've fallen out of postures is just so much, but I love falling out of it because it teaches me patience. It teaches me compassion, and it teaches me to have a laugh, and it teaches me more to play. Hold for 1 more breath. Now slowly bend the front knee, step that leg all the way back, come to find release. Well done. Just allow the hips to open here. So I'm going to stay right here just by pushing that knee open. Of course, if you like, those hands can come inside and you can come right down if that feels nice for you, but I'm just going to stay here today. Right, I think I've gone over time again with the video. We're just going to do one more little hip opener, and then I'll just take you through some stretches and shavasana. So from here, come into high plank. Alright, so a really beautiful way to open up those hips. Really pull the belly button in and up. Make sure the hips aren't dropping down. Yeah, it tends to happen a lot, so pull belly in and up, active by pushing away with the heels. From here, step your right leg to the side of your right hand, then open up, inhale. Hand comes back down, step back, high plank. Left leg goes out, press into the right hand, open up, beautiful. Hand comes back down, step back, high plank. 8 more, so step, lunge and open, really open into your twist and come back down. So be really mindful here of the hips. Notice the heart rate will start to go up a little bit as well. But just work through this and feel what's going on with the hips, what's going on with the groin. Keep spreading your hands nice and wide, keep coming back to a strong plank. Cool, we're going for 4 more. So keep tucking in that belly the whole time, creating space here for the knees to tuck in. So really feel that little mini tiger curl. So you bring the knees into your chest, nice and close for 2 more. And last one here, step back, high plank, left leg forward, inhale, exhale, hold high plank. From here, spin on those heels, inhale up, side plank, Vashisthasana. Exhale back down, low plank. Press back up, high plank. Spin on those heels, inhale, left arm high, Vashisthasana. Exhale, high plank. And then take it all the way down to your mats. Untuck your toes. Take a moment here to shuffle yourself back. Coming into just 2 rounds of Shavasana, hands by the side. Toes untucked, take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften. Again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, soften. Option to stay with that, or you're welcome to bend those knees. I'm not sure how this will go for me today. And draw the knees together. So always being mindful of that lower back. You want to kick into those hands. I'm quite sweaty. See how we go. So go into bow pose. If not, stay with Shavasana. And when you're ready, keep the eye gaze down. Start to kick into the feet and find your back bend here. Staying for 3. Staying for 2. And 1. Gently release. Keep the feet up, maybe the hands in front, and windshield wiper your legs. So keeping with our hip openers, we're actually going to go gently press up. Knees wide, toes touch. Child's. From here, come onto the hands, come onto toes, and walk your feet again into squat. Now you can sit onto a block, but you might find that you're a little bit more open here. Alright, we're nearly done. So from here, we're just going to take an inhale, exhale down, inhale lift, and exhale down. We're here for a minute. Inhale lift, exhale down. So maybe this flow's gone for about 25 minutes. But it's always nice to just check in with what you need. You might just want to find that you just want to hang out here. That's totally fine. You might want to push onto the knees if that's there for you and really open up into the hips and find this nourishment. Slowly come back. Other side. So about 10 more seconds to do whichever movement you want, or just stay. And from here, there is an opportunity to go straight into crow or crane. If you guys want to do that, you spread your hands wide. Simply staying in crane if you like, you just tip forward. And then find this little float here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant down the heels, maybe sitting down. And just bringing one leg over the other here. So same leg, same hand, reach up. And then just gently twist around and find this beautiful spinal twist, but also stretch through your glute as well by gently pulling on that knee. Come back through center. Extend the other leg out, bring the foot over, same leg, same hand, reach up. Bring the hand around, gentle twist. And then just finding before we come down, this bit of a straddle here, shift yourself forward. Sometimes sitting on a block on the side of your mat can give you a little bit of elevation and give you a bit more anterior tilt forward. Take an inhale breath, move the hands up, and exhale. Lead with your heart, lead with your chin. Start to just find where you need to be here. Youch. Oh goodness. So one of my clients yesterday, Megs, she's training for Everest Base Camp. We're meeting at Redhead Beach to do some stuff, and I posted on Instagram for every minute late we have 12 sand dune runs. So her movement yesterday was band runs, resistance band runs on the sand, and sand dune sprints, and it was 12 of each, and we had to partner. So yeah, I'm feeling it. And it's not very often I do stuff like that these days, but it definitely felt good. It was nice to move, it was nice to sweat. So just move your body, whatever feels nice. Don't worry about sticking to plans, just be consistent in moving it every day. Take one more breath. Soften on your exhale. When you're ready, slowly come up. And then just finding your shavasana. And I'm going to spend this with you. I want this to be in real time. So just be here for a minute. If you need longer, please take it. Now I'm going to pop a block between my shoulder blades because I really like this version to open up the heart. Maybe a few hearts, who knows. And you sort of drop the head down and possibly finding Baddha Konasana feet with the heels or soles of the heels together, and let the shoulders drop out to the side. Or if you want a shoulder release, the arms can come up. So I've been working on that a little bit lately. Again, you can just lie flat, you don't have to be anywhere. And can we just spend 10 breaths here to completely surrender? Maybe repeating the mantra as you breathe in. You inhale the words, I surrender. And on your exhale, I choose to let go of whatever of is. Inhale, I choose to surrender. And exhale, I am letting go of. 8 more rounds. Allow yourself to take one more long inhale. Can you exhale completely? Just if you had the hands above the head, just start to slowly bring them back at a time. If you had a block or a book under you, just gently bring the knees to neutral and press up to release the block. And then wherever you are, start to hug your knees into your chest. Take this moment to give back to you, to give yourself a smile, to give thanks for the movement in the body, the breath, 2 feet and a heartbeat. When you're ready, roll to your side. Just take a moment here to pause. One of my favourite quotes is from Rumi: "The wound is the place where the light enters you." When you're ready, just take your time to roll over or rock and roll up your chest. Come to seated. I always like to place your hands on the knees and just transfer a bit of ki energy around by just moving. Notice how this feels. Notice if there's any space that's being created in the body. Just remove breath. Let go of just what happened. Embrace this moment right now. So as you know, this moment is all there is. You are the best version of you right now. There is no better version. It's not when you reach a certain weight, it is not when you achieve a certain job. It is not when you have a certain amount of money in the bank. It is right now. So go and own that right now. Stop trying to search for a better version of yourself. And realize that it is what it is right now. If you are always looking, you'll always be searching. From where you are, bring your hands to your heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and be free. Namaste. Well, that went a little bit longer than planned. Sorry, we got 35 minutes, so about 30-minute practice. So any questions, of course, please pop them below. Again, please like and follow if you enjoyed this, and subscribe, and you'll get weekly videos as well, and movement as well. So movement in the form of primal sort of movement, just sort of getting our hips open and flowing as well. So thank you so much. Anything that you would like covered, please let me know. I'm more than happy to work with that. But yeah, have an amazing day, and yeah, I will see you guys soon.